The market pushes higher towards the top of wave 5, and we close a gong-worthy trade. This is Invest with Jacob. Alright guys, so if you've been following the channel for any amount of time, you know that when we close a good trade, we ring the gong. And today we closed our SPY calls for another winning trade of about 55% in just 6 trading days. And that, my friends, is gong-worthy. Okay guys, we'll get into all that in just one second. But first, if you're new here, welcome to the show. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob. And I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. Okay guys, so the market pushed higher about 15 points today to what we think is the top of wave 5 of wave 1. And if that sounds confusing, I just put out a video called The Big Picture that breaks down exactly where we are in the market. I'll link to it right above here, and that should help you with the wave count. So after closing our trade, we need to know the next steps in the market so that we can get our next trade open and do it all over again. Now this is best seen in the charts, so let's jump in and take a look. Okay guys, so here we are on the futures chart of the S&P 500. And the reason we're looking at the futures is because the wave 4 pullback happened in the overnight on Sunday, so it's best seen on the futures chart. Remember that the futures trade about 10 points lower than the SPX does, so when we get our targets, we need to add about 10 points to get our real-time trading hours target. All right, so as I mentioned, this wave 4 pullback happened in the overnight on Sunday, so we got our wave 1 up, wave 2 down. Wave 3 hit the 1618 extension perfectly, wave 4 pullback, and then wave 5 may be done, or it may push just a little bit higher up to this 2.0 extension at 4382.25, which translates to about 4392 on the SPX. And if it does that, then I would expect a pullback from there. If not, then we're going to pull back from where we are right now. But in any case, because we've completed 5 waves up, we expect an ABC correction, right? So we need to measure this wave so that we can get our targets for where this wave should pull back to. So to do that, we're going to take our extension off of here, and we're going to get our fib retracement tool. We come over here to the bottom of the wave, down here where this 4 is, where this bottom is, okay? And we click there, and then we drag this all the way to the top of the wave up here, and this gives us our pullback targets, okay? So our first pullback target is 43.5575 on the futures, which translates to about 43.65 on SPX. So as long as we hit at least that low, it's a qualifying pullback. I would expect it to go a little lower. I would like it to hit this 43.41 zone, which is about 43.50 on the SPX. But the big key here on this pullback, okay, it can hit any of these levels on the way down. The big key is we have to hold this low. If we break this July 8th low at 42.79, then we have a potential for a bigger correction that would take us down to the 4200 range. All right, so that is the key level to watch, is this 42.79.25 range. Anywhere above that we hold, whether it's the 764, the 382, wherever, all acceptable pullbacks and all just fine. Anything below this becomes problematic. Okay, so that is the key level to watch. So the game plan moving forward, guys, is we're waiting for this pullback. We're going to wait for it to look like it's bottomed, give us an ABC kind of look down. And once we get that, we are going to buy more SPY calls with a target of 44.40. So how did we get our 44.40 target? Okay, so what we have here is we have our wave 1 is basically complete. So we can measure wave 1. And then we can make an assumption about wave 2 that it's going to hit roughly the 38.2 retracement because that's the most common. So if we take our trend-based fib extension tool over here, we start at the bottom of wave 1, go to the top of large wave 1 here, and then pull back to the 38.2 retracement. Okay, we know that wave 3 targets the 1.0 extension first, and then the 1.23 extension after that. So if we look up here at the 1.0 extension, we can see that it's at 44.41. And that's our target. So this is how we come up with a trading game plan. All right, we get wave 1 in place, which we did here. Then we look for the pullback to bottom. We measure that pullback from the top of wave 1. And then we set our first target at the 1.0 extension of waves 1 and 2. Now the actual most common target for a wave 3 is the 1236, 1272 extension up here. So it could go as high as 44.70, but our first target is 44.41, and we'll see how it acts there. If it pushes right through, we're going to let it ride a little higher. If it bounces off of 44.40, then we'll look to sell our calls there, take our profit, pull back, and ride the wave up again. So guys, if you want a 55% winning trade in just 6 days, if you want to know exactly when we buy this pullback and exactly when we sell this top, if you want to be part of this trading group, you need to get in my Facebook group. There's a link down below in the description. You'll get in my Facebook group. You'll see a link to Slack, which is a free chat channel. You get in there and I give you our real-time market updates during the day. I answer all of your questions. I show you what the market's doing. And then I give you all of our buy alerts, our sell alerts, what we're trading, when we're trading it, how we're trading it, all those great things. We'd love to have you in there. Get in that Facebook group, but there's only one requirement. One thing you have to do. Hit that subscribe button down below and join our team. We'd love to have you. All right, guys, so hit that subscribe button, get in my Facebook group, and let's make some money together. Okay, guys, key takeaways for today. Basically, we're watching for the top of wave 5 here around the 2.0 extension, if it hasn't topped already. And then we're looking for this pullback down to the 43.50 range. But again, anywhere on any of these fibs is fine as long as we hold the July 8th low. The July 8th low is the critical number. So we're really making sure we stay above that. And then we're looking to buy some SPY calls and ride the wave higher towards 44.40. All right, that is the market update for today. I will talk to you tomorrow.